welkom terug. Nou as jy een van daardie mense is wat die film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory gekyk het en gewens het jy kon al daardie lekkernye saam met die kinders verslind, dan het ons goeie nuus vir jou, want ons het jou golden ticket na the Chocolate Factory. Kyk net hier. As ons dink aan kwaliteit sjokolade, dink ons aan lande soos Switserland en België, maar in Bedfordview staan the Chocolate Factory by Beyers, danksy Kees Beyers se droom om kwaliteit Belgiese sjokolade hier in Suid-Afrika te vervaardig.
So I was born and raised in Belgium, and I went to confectionery school at the age of 12. I then did my national service in Belgium, so I was a qualified pastry chef when I arrived in South Africa in 1985, and I started with the chocolate company in 1987. So I've been making, Beyers Chocolates was founded in September 1987. We've always been tinkering with the idea of having a sort of half chocolate shop and then half sort of coffee shop, cake shop. So if you look behind me here, we have the studio. We produce chocolates there on site, short shelf life chocolates, which we sell here. And, Switzerland is known for their tablets, their chocolate slabs, and Belgium is known for their sort of filled bonbons, their pralines, praline as we call them in Belgium. And we try to sort of, get that tradition going here. So what we're trying to do in South Africa is bring a piece of Belgium to South Africa and just try and get that ambachtelijk chocolate making. We're trying to sort of create that here in South Africa. We are the largest independent chocolate factory in South Africa. So we are proud of that fact actually.
The Chocolate Factory sit die beste van Beyers onder een dak en spog met 'n winkel, 'n kafee en 'n chocolate studio waar die publiek kan leer sjokolade maak.
So ons konsep hier is om mense te entice om chocolate experience. So ons het verskillende sjokolades, ons het workshops waar ons mense leer om chocolate te maak, dat hulle eie chocolate kan maak. En dan aan die kant het ons retail winkel wat ons alles van Beyers verkoop en ook alles wat ons self hier maak. So die sjokolade wat ons hier maak is pralines. Ons beste verkoper is ons burnt macadamia en wit sjokolade. Hier is iets vir almal om te doen. Mense wat wil koop vir Easter, wat vir Valentines wil koop, dat is ook ons kafee wat mense kan geniet en deur die dag kom koffie drink. Dit is wat my oortuig het om hier te kom werk, is die feit dat ek kan met chocolate speel, ek kan skulptures maak en ook eksperimenteer met sjokolade.
Kees Beyers sal natuurlik altyd bekend staan as die Chocolate Factory se Willy Wonka, maar vandag is daar 'n string talentvolle chefs en sjokolademakers wat hulle passie en idees na die besigheid toe bring.
So ek het eintlik eers kuns geswat en ek het in 2018 op Instagram 'n Moregoshoon gevind. So hy werk met sjokolade en dit het my geïnspireer om my kuns in hierdie rigting te vat.
For me, when it comes to make chocolate, is not something just about work, but it's something that I love to do. So most of the time, I love when the chocolate challenge me, because then we can deal with each other to make it quality the one that I want it to be.
So ons bied 3 verskillende kursusse aan. Ons het 'n kinderskursus en dan die tieners en dan die volwasses. So die volwasse een is maar eintlik die lekkerste, want hulle leer om die pralines te maak wat ons in die displaycases daar het. Dit is lekker om kreatief te wees met ons nageregtes. Ons het elke maand 'n nuwe nagereg wat ons uitbring. So ons eksperimenteer ook lekker baie met flavors en elke nagereg wat ons het sjokolade in dit. Dit moet sjokolade in dit is. So dit is maar baie lekker om kreatief te wees.
Hier voel dit voorwaar asof jy in Willy Wonka se Chocolate Factory ingestap het. Maar jy het nie 'n goue kaartjie nodig om die fabriek te besoek nie.
We've got pancakes with decadent toppings. We do hot chocolates, 9 different types of chocolate that you can use. We also do gourmet milkshakes, which you haven't seen anywhere else. We've had people from overseas as well saying that there's nothing like it in Australia, in the USA, that kind of place, which you would expect to have stuff like this. It's one of a kind. It's definitely somewhere for the whole family. And Granny and Grandpa can come on a Thursday and get a pensioner's discount. So there's loads of stuff that you can come and do, spend a couple of hours with us.
Nou ons kan almal stry of Gene Wilder, Johnny Depp of Timothy Chalamet die beste Willy Wonka was, maar daar is een ding waaroor ons almal kan saamstem. Hierdie fabriek is waar soet drome gemaak word.
Sjokolade so vroeg in die oggend. Kyk, ek het nou net na al daai lekkernye gekyk en dit voel vir my of ek maar gou
'n paar kilos moet gaan draf. So ek laat dinge nou in die hande oor van ons sportaanbieder Arnold Geerts.
Dankie Elsa, so gepraat van draf. Parkrun has become a global phenomenon, a free weekly 5-kilometer walk or run that now brings millions of people together in over 2,300 communities worldwide. Behind this incredible movement is former South African Paul Sinton-Hewitt. In his new book, One Small Step, he takes us behind the scenes, and I was lucky enough to have read it, the personal story, the challenges, and of course a heck of a lot more, the vision that started it all. Paul is in England, so we've got him live on our feed for you. Paul, good morning to you here from South Africa. Really nice to have you with us. Thank you for your time. And I firstly wanted to know, when I give you these figures, almost 10 million registered runners, 20 countries, 5 continents, 750,000 volunteers, started 21 years ago. I mean, it's an incredible achievement. How do you feel about it?
It's nobody could have ever thought that this would be the case. And when I started the event, it was a selfish movement, really. I wanted to see my friends, and I thought the best way to do that was to organize a little run in a park. People told me how wonderful it was, and after quite some time, I then decided to do a second one, and the second became 3 and then 4. So when you look at the numbers now, I think what that tells me, it's a fantastic product. People absolutely love it. We treat people with respect. We ask them to be accountable for themselves. We create the playground, and people come out on a Saturday morning and they have a fabulous time, absolutely enjoying it, running, walking, volunteering, whatever it might be. But then what I think is the most important part is that they end up socializing. So we have coffee, you know, all the things that you South Africans absolutely love. It happens on a Saturday morning in a park near you.
Paul, of course, here in South Africa, my former training partner, 9 times Comrades winner Bruce Fordyce and his wife Jill are responsible for it here. And of course, here it's taken off. We have millions of people who over the whole year lace up on a Saturday morning as well.
I'm so grateful to Brian Juice, Jill and Bruce. Forgive me, it's early in the morning. You know, Bruce, I was part of his seconding team in the early 80s, and I got to know him a little bit by then. But by the time we thought that we wanted to start South Africa, Bruce was an international celebrity, and no one was better than Bruce to introduce the concept to South Africa and to take it forward. He and his family have been integral in the growth in South Africa. And of course, there's still a lot of work to be done. You know, South Africa is quite a big country, and Africa is even bigger. And there are millions of communities that don't have a park run. So I think that there's much more work to be done to make sure that this simple little health pill that happens every Saturday can be shared by more people.
Paul, I read your book and it really pulled my heartstrings. I do want to commend you. How hard was it, though, to be as honest as what you were about the way that you grew up? It wasn't exactly the easiest childhood.
No, you're right. Thank you, Arnold. The start of the book is quite dark, and I don't think it just naturally flows. So there was a lot of introspection, a lot of talking about what had gone through. You know, in my life, I have suffered from mental anguish. I've had depression. I've had all sorts of mental health issues, and through time, I've had lots of counseling. And I think being 5 years old gives me the advantage of being able to look back with some assistance from others and to pull this all together. I think it's clear from the book that I am the person I am because of the experiences that I had as a child, being institutionalized, being having to struggle through the many situations that I've had to struggle through fairness and unfairness, through bullying, all those sorts of things. You know, when I was in that point, I didn't really know any different. That I thought all boys my age had the same issues. But looking back, I think I was able to understand the value of those experiences and to decide to do something good about them. So starting Parkrun, there were a number of things that I was drawing on, my business experience, my personal experience. And one of the things that absolutely was at the top of my tree in terms of priorities was that I wanted it to be fair. I wanted people to be treated fairly. I wanted them to be responsible for themselves. I wanted to make it simple and easy, and I wanted everybody to have the opportunity to be a part of this incredible movement. And I think that we're making good progress towards that.
Obviously, there's lots to be done. Where would you like to see Parkrun in 5 or 10 years' time from now, Paul?
Well, that's an interesting thing. You know, I've worked in business for years and years and years. And of course, in business, profitable businesses, they always have targets and goals and they get measured against them. At Parkrun, we try not to do that. We try to have goals, but we don't see them as things that define whether we're being success or not. There are many other characteristics that define our success. But we have a 5-year strategy, and that 5-year strategy, we're halfway in it. And one would assume that if we're successful, by in 2 years' time, we will have doubled our numbers. So where we're around 2,500 events now, we'll be closer to 5,000 events in 2 years' time. And where we're around 400,000 people participating every single week, we'll probably be closer to 1 million people participating every week in a few years' time. And although those numbers seem
I'm afraid
quite
leave it there
impossible.
with you. We've run out of time and I'm really sorry. So good to talk with you. But daar het jy dit
Thank you,
natuurlik. One small step en hy's beskikbaar by die naaste boekwinkel. Net hierna gesels Elsa met nog interessante gaste. Net hier op Goeiemôre, good morning.